Are we just speaking to you today, Casper, or is there anyone else on the team I need to unmute?
Yeah, I would basically be handling answering your questions. Well, we should have
Okay.
Dave here. Dave from Ancient Warfare too should be joining us in a bit.
David Roy, is that who I should
Yeah,
unmute?
no, not him,
Oh,
not him.
okay, we'll get started shortly. We're just waiting for one more member of the team to come in.
Yeah, just bear with us for another minute or two, guys, and we'll lock the main chat. We'll post all the official links right there for everybody to see and to follow along, and then we'll have um, we'll have a section towards the end of the AMA for people to ask questions. So if you hear something interesting, if there's something you want to learn more about, just stick around and raise your hand once we get to the section, and we can unmute you. There you go. I think we got Dave also in here now.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Dave, how's it going?
So excited, man.
Make sure to complete the CAPTCHA once you've joined. Casper, I see you haven't. Like, there's a message with the number
Yeah, otherwise it'll kick you out
4352.
about 5 minutes.
So it doesn't kick you after 5 minutes.
Right, Dave and Casper, if you're ready, I can start the record and introduce you, and we can go into the Ancient Warfare project.
Absolutely.
All right.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Talk community. I'm Glenn, your host. Today we have joining us Ancient Warfare. Ancient Warfare is an NFT play to earn project with astonishing visuals and captivating features, free to earn P2E, PvP, Oracle, and Zero Gas. We've got to talk about today and the NFTs and the token launch and the launchpad. I think it's on pink sale, but we'll go into that shortly. First, can you introduce yourselves with your background and experience, guys?
All right. I'm Casper from Ancient
There.
Warfare.
Oh,
I'll be
back.
I'll be the one in charge. Yeah, and we also have a CEO here. It's Dave.
Casper's mic was cutting out there. Do you want to introduce yourself, Dave or Mark?
Just give me a minute. I'm checking the internet.
Okay. Yeah, I think Casper cut out there. So I was just asking about the core team's background and experience.
All right. Yeah. Uh, as for me, I have over 2 years experience in everything crypto. As a trader, as an investor, as a contributor to wonderful projects, and the CEO also has quite a lot of experience. Has been in the at the forefront of marketing and all things crypto related for over 10 years. I don't know. Can you hear me loud?
Bit quiet, yeah. You might be closer to the mic.
All right. Yeah. So I was saying we are basically a team from all over the world. Our development team has members from Asia, from Africa, from we are it's diverse, and the team has quite a lot of experience in crypto and all things related. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I don't know if Dave wanted to introduce himself as well, the CEO.
I'm here. So, hey everyone, I'm Dave. I'm the CEO of Asian Warfare, and I graduated from the National University of Singapore, and the major was finance and business. So I have lots of experience in that. I first embarked on the crypto field like 10 years ago, and I have joined many projects throughout my span in the crypto field and help them develop as a marketing officer. And I also have with token distribution and partnerships. So I think with my hands-on experience by trial and error, we can pull together and create a awesome project.
Thanks, Dave and Casper. So yeah, if we can have an introduction to the NFT Play to Earn project, how the gameplay works for investors.
All right. If I got your question right, you're asking about a basic introduction about ancient warfare. Yeah.
Yeah, if you could give us an introduction how the gameplay works for players.
All right. Cool. So, ancient warfare is a. Give me a second. All right. Yeah. So, ancient warfare is a free to play, play to earn. It's a free to earn, play to earn NFT project. Which trying to recreate medieval time warfares. So I'll just add on to the gameplay. Now we basically have three levels of NFTs which would be used in game. We have the hero NFTs, monster NFTs, and the chest NFTs. With each NFT pack, you get six different rarity levels of player characters from common NFTs down to mythical. So yeah, with each increasing rarity level, your player gets advanced powers and can do more damage. So yeah, that's how it basically works.
Yeah, you've got the hero, the monster, and the chest NFTs. And I think 6 packs of NFTs to collect, and they're between free and $299.
Exactly.
So, how does it work? Which ones do you need a pack for hero, monster, and chest, or how could you get started in the game?
I'm sorry, can I get your question again?
Yeah, you've got 3 types of NFTs. I'm wondering what you need to collect to get started in the game. And you can start for free, can you, if you buy one of the free packs?
All right, cool. Yeah. So first off, everyone starts out as having a common NFTs. Then you begin to upgrade your NFT pack, basically. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And so you can use that in the game. If you get rare NFTs, you'll get advantages in the game.
Yeah, you definitely have to buy chest NFTs. You have to buy the chest NFTs.
I see. And can we go through the gameplay, how it works after you've got the NFT packs?
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, what Ancient Warfare is all about is you're on a mission to set up a robust team of heroes, yeah, ranging from common to mythical to fight against monsters. And there are also 6 levels of monsters. So yeah, we have 6 packs of NFTs with different varying price ranges, definitely based on rarity levels. Now we have a total uh, collection of over 500 NFTs. Yeah, we have over 500 NFTs right now that can be used to play the game. Now we have different levels of game modes. We have PvE mode. We have the PvP mode. Now in the PvE mode, which is the player versus environment, players would battle against monsters of different rarity levels. And it's important to make this distinction that you can battle against a monster with a higher rarity level with a level of lower hero. So to battle higher monsters, you'll definitely have to upgrade your hero and so on. Now, each NFT during the gameplay can battle just once in a day. You can use your NFT to battle once per day. And energy levels for the NFTs are being reset every 24 hours. And to claim rewards for your rewards earned in game, it can be collected. Rewards can be claimed each day, and time frame to for collecting your rewards are reduced. 20% on first day, 10% day after that, and down to zero third day. Yeah, and also to be important to mention that for there's no zero gas feature is going to come in handy during the games. There's going to be an initial fee when you are minting NFTs, but after that, every other thing, every other expenses incurred during the game are totally free. Like every other transaction is totally free. Approving, attacking monsters, claiming your rewards are eliminated with our zero gas feature. So yeah, that's basically all about our gameplay and game rules for playing Ancient Warfare.
Casper, and it's free to earn. So have you set a lot of the tokens in the tokenomics to one side where you would actually be getting them from the game? Hear that question, Casper?
Yeah, I didn't get your question. Could you please come again?
Um,
Sorry.
yeah, it's free to earn. So as a lot of the tokens in the tokenomics been put to one side for the game.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And you've got zero gas as well. You're saying you're going to set your own servers up, so there won't be any fees to take the tokens off the game back into your wallet.
Definitely, definitely.
Great. And can we go into the pre-sale? There's been no private sale, so that's great. You're looking to raise between 100 and 200 BNB as its off-cap, hard cap, and that's going to be happening in 4 days.
Yes, yes, yes. You should all get in on that.
Great. And can we have the tokenomic breakdown and the buy and sell tax? How does that work for investors?
All right, all right. I'll run you by the tokenomics and token metrics in details. So yeah, we have a total supply of 1 billion of our native token, which is ACW. And it's important to
Lost you, Casper. Can't hear you, Mike.
make a distinction between our native token and our in-game token. So our
I think we've lost Casper. Don't know if Dave or Mark is there to
So
fill us in on the.
what he was saying is that our pre-sale is coming. It will be at 1 p.m. UTC on 8th of September, and hard cap is 200 BNB, which is not that much. I think we can comfortably raise that enough funds, and 200 BNB is enough for development, and it allows the project to pump easy.
There's been no private sale, so that's good. So are the team buying the tokens on launch?
Pardon me?
There's not been any private sales, so I was wondering if the team's going to be buying their tokens on launch.
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
There's been no private sales, so I'm wondering if the core team is going to be buying their tokens when it launches, or is there some set aside in the tokenomics?
So yeah, we get revenues from tax, buying tax and selling tax, as well as we use our own money to fund the marketing and project development.
Okay, great. And what is the buy and sell tax for investors, and whereabouts does it go to liquidity marketing?
So yeah, it's 5% each, and 2% will be for the dev, 3% for marketing, and the last 10% that will go back into the reward pool.
Okay, great. So do you have a staking pool? What's the reward pool for? Is that for payouts for the free to play game?
Yeah, the reward pool is for the player and features.
And you've got no blacklisting as well, which is great. I saw someone had wrote below the pink sale, the contracts, and it's getting quite popular that people don't want to be blacklisted from selling. So you've not featured that on your smart contract. Right, moving on. So have you had a smart contract audit as well on the Ancient Warfare project?
Okay, yeah, yes, it's Casper. I'm back. Uh, our contracts have been audited, and also, yeah, our KYC has been done by Solid Proof. Our contracts are SAFU. It was checked by contract checker, and also we've done all the necessary audits, so there should be no case of a honeypot. There's no fear about that. We are confident in that.
Okay, great, Casper. And I see on your roadmap as well, the next quarter, you're looking to have central exchange listings with MEXC, Probit, and Buybox.
Absolutely, we're looking forward to that.
Awesome. And then looking forward into the future in quarter one 2023, you're looking to create a launchpad as well.
Yeah, that's right. We are looking to create a launchpad for our game project.
Awesome. And so after the launch, is it going to be a couple of days or 24 hours after the pink sale finishes? What's the marketing plans going forward after the launch?
All right, for marketing plans, post launch, we'll definitely continue with what we've been doing now. We'll continue to, embark on more KOLs and, more AMA sessions. We are already supported by quite a lot of larger communities in the crypto. We are supported by Gollum, Caesars, and we are just gonna take it one step at a time and continue to build up more and more and more traction as time goes on. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, great, Casper. I can open it up to the rest of the team if anyone's got a question for Casper or David, the Ancient Warfare project. Go ahead.
Yeah, Gwen, I was listening, and I'm wondering. I was reading on your website. You're also going to be offering some staking. Can you tell us any details about that? When will that be available?
Cool, brilliant. All right, for now, staking isn't yet live. There's no staking yet, but we're working relentlessly to ensure that those features are being implemented as soon as possible. We are going to be live with our staking, and our marketplace is going to be kicking out. We have quite a lot of features which are still yet in stealth mode. So as time goes on, we'll definitely be, updating our website and also updating our community and, our future plans. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And when will people be able to buy the NFTs, and then when will people be able to actually play the game? When will it be available? Is it the open beta or something? Can we get our hands on it?
All right, cool. You're asking after when the game will be live. So once our mainnet is listing out, all right, immediately after our test net, which is coming up very soon. Our test net is 90% and our mainnet is 50% almost ready. So when all that's ready, everyone will be able to play.
Okay, so it's gonna be on your separate chain, or what are you saying with the testnet? Is the testnet available for people to try out, or what stages is that in?
Yeah, I just said that testnet is coming quite very soon. It's not yet live, but it should be live in a couple of days. It's almost complete, 90% complete. Will soon be our testnet will soon be live. So, like I said, we'll keep updating more information to our community. So, to everyone will be aware of that when it's live.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. All right, fair enough. So basically, we'll have to wait for more updates to see the gameplay and everything. And once the testnet is live, will the next step will that be to kind of create the beta for the game, or what's the next step?
Yes. That will be the next step. After our testnet is complete, we'll move on to our mainnet and just following our roadmap. And soon enough, everyone will be able to play Ancient Warfare.
Okay, all right, I understand. Yeah, thank you for answering.
Yeah,
Thanks for
all the questions keep rolling in.
thanks for the questions, Axie. Let's move on to community investor questions. Syed, you had a question for the Ancient Warfare team. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. I have few questions. So I want to know that in PvE and PvP mode, will players be able to control their hero characters in order to attack enemies or monsters? Or will the battles take place automatically? How will that work? Can you explain that?
All right. You're asking basically the difference between PvE modes and PvP modes and what features they would have. So yeah, in PvE modes, you would basically be battling. Basically be battling against monsters, and in our PvP modes, it's not just it's gonna be random. You get to play ancient warfare with a lot of people all over the world. It's not just for you and your friends. We'll create a feature like that very soon, but for now, it's gonna be randomized.
Yeah, I get it. I was asking that in the PvP mode or when the players are fighting against monsters, will player be in the control of their hero? Will they making be attacks, attack selection, different type of attacks, or the battles between the heroes and the monsters will take place automatically? I want to know how will that work.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah. I get you now. I get you now. So yeah, in our PvE and PvP modes, you can also choose which hero to take a fight with, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you are adopting this zero gas model.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
want to understand that how will you achieve this zero gas structure?
Cool. Yeah. So our zero gas means you only pay rather you only pay for minting NFTs, and every other thing aside that, it's totally free. It's totally free. So that's the model we're going to be adapting. It's going to be a cool feature to draw more members, more players rather, into our NFT game.
Okay, got it. So you also have this Oracle system set in place. So can you briefly explain about this Oracle system, how this Oracle system work and how the price reward is valued against the USDT? How will that work?
Thank you. Right. So yeah, with our Oracle system, it's gonna be that every transaction, which includes buying, selling, and staking, and rewards for playing our games, will all be converted into USDT for calculation. So yeah, every reward earned will from playing with our in-game token, which is AWC, would be converted to USDT for rewards. Yeah, so this will prevent our token, from having a big drop in value because of market price fluctuations. This feature is really, really, really gonna make sure that our token price is a crucial factor. Again, we are trying to make our token, both which, most importantly, the native token ACW, the crux, to be the center of our NFT game. So players' capital recovery time and profits will be calculated in seconds and will be disbursed back to them. Yeah.
Okay, so just to be clear, players will be getting the rewards in USDT or native token.
Yes, yes,
They will be getting the rewards in USDT token, right?
yes, they will. Yes,
Okay, okay, got it.
yes.
So
I'm sorry. Let me make a quick correction there. Let me make a quick correction. Uh,
yeah, sure.
you are going to be receiving once you win and receive your rewards, they will be calculated in USDT, but you will receive your rewards in our native token, which is ACW. It's important that I make that clarification.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that everyone will start with a common NFT, but I can see on your white paper that you have six chests, and by opening these chests, player will be able to get a player of their own, hero of their own liking of the different rarity. And these six chests are ranging from the common to the legendary or mythical. So how will this work?
Yeah. Can I get your question again? I seem to be
Yeah, I
getting
can.
lost.
Yeah, I can repeat this. Repeat that. So you mentioned that everyone will start with a common NFT,
Yeah.
but I can see on your white paper that you have six chests corresponding to the sixth level of the rarities. So
Exactly.
which player can buy to get the NFT of their own liking. So how will these chests let work, and will the players be able to mint the NFT of their own liking? Because you said that the players will be only be able to get common NFT in the beginning. How will that work?
I think we lost him. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
can't
just
hear
gonna
Lost.
him.
yeah, I'm just gonna take the stage. So to answer your question, you can buy NFT chests to open up heroes corresponding to its rarity level. Like for as I said, you can have free common NFTs at the beginning, and if you want to obtain higher rarity level NFTs, you have to either use the upgrade feature or to buy the TSM NFTs. So that's how you can get the NFTs that you want, you desire.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up as well. So final question. So, is the game being developed by your own team, or any third party gaming studio or team is developing this game?
Yes, we have a dedicated team of developers who have over 10 years of experience in blockchain technology and game development. So we write our own smart contract and develop all in-game features.
Okay, got it. Thank you for explaining. Over to you, Glenn.
For the question. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
let's move on. to Asia. Asia, you had a question for the Ancient Warfare team. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. So I want to know on which game engine is Ancient Warfare game being developed on?
It's on the Binance Smart Chain.
Actually, I'm asking about game engine. On which game engine is Ancient Warfare game being developed on? Like Unity. Did you get my question?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you asked about what chain. You are asking about what game engine, isn't it?
Yeah,
All right. It's under web technologies. Yeah, web technologies.
okay. It's mentioned on your white paper that each NFT can battle once per day, which will use up hero energy, and energy is reset every 24 hours. I was wondering, will players be able to buy energy using ACW tokens instead of waiting 24 hours?
Cool, cool. That's a brilliant question. All right. So yeah, in PvP mode, each day there are 5 PvP turns, and we have a matchmaking system which will automatically find opponents for that day. So you are asking if you would be able to buy buy ACW tokens for that day, isn't it?
No, I'm asking about will players be able to buy energy using ACW tokens instead of waiting 24 hours?
All right. It's that that future. It's quite feasible, so players don't have to wait 24 hours. That's the energy that we're talking about. So energy is going to be reset 24 hours. There's not going to be any issue of players buying more energy to be able to play more. We are still in development phase. We are still going to develop that. So yeah, but for now, to answer your question, I do not. It's just going to be as it is in our white paper. We are not going to be buying up energy.
Understood. I also want to know, will there be any limit on maximum number of heroes user can mint per wallet?
That's a brilliant question. There isn't.
Okay, got it. Okay, in PvP mode, will players fight against the heroes of the other players, or will one team consist of heroes and other monsters? How will that work?
In PvP mode, it's gonna be randomized. It's gonna be totally randomized. Each day, there are
Jasper again.
I think his mic is broken. Are you asking about the PvP mode?
Yeah, I'm asking that in PvP mode, will players fight against the heroes of the other players, or will one team consist of heroes and the other team with monsters? How will that work?
Okay, so each day there are 5 PvP turns, and the matchmaking system will automatically find opponents with comparable heroes for you. Like they will have your enemy will have heroes that are in the same rarity levels, and if you win, you will rank up in the scoreboard, and the top 20 players in the scoreboard will get extra benefits like bonus tokens and weekly rewards.
Okay, got it. Final question from my side. Uh, do players have to wager some amount of ACW tokens in the PvP battles?
Pardon me. Were you asking if you have to use some tokens to fight a match?
Yeah.
No, it is a zero gas game. So you only have to spend money on NFTs, and you can start playing without any incurred costs.
Understood. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you for your brilliant question.
Thank you for the questions, Aisha. Let's move on to Western Beast. Do you have a question for the Ancient Warfare team? Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Ancient Warfare team, I have a few questions. The first one I have is from your website. You talked about the PvP, but there's something that I am still yet to understand. I see that there are different classes of NFTs and we can actually upgrade the NFTs. How can we upgrade these NFTs? Can we fuse them together or do we need to pump more money into the NFTs to upgrade them?
Cool. Yeah, to answer your question, it's quite simple. We have 6 levels of NFTs. For you to increase your rarity level, you definitely have to, pay.
Okay, so we're just paying. Are we paying to purchase mint new NFTs or are we paying to upgrade them? Hello?
Casper, are you here? Okay. So you're gonna pay CW tokens to upgrade it, not buy a new one. It's
All right.
technically the
Okay.
same FT, but with upgraded rarity levels.
Okay. Still on your wallpaper, I'm on your roadmap now, and something caught my attention. Give me a second. You said that you're going to be holding offline events to attract new players. Can you give us an overview of how these offline events will be channeled to attract these new players?
Can you repeat the question? My internet is pretty unstable. I'm sorry for that.
All right. I saw on your roadmap on Q4 of 2022 that you're holding offline events to attract new players. How would this go about? How do you guys plan to hold these offline events to attract new players? And why did the events have to even be offline?
All right. Uh, to start with, yeah, we are seeking to, successfully build out and develop a franchise. We have more plans. We have more plans loaded for our Q4 and years to go, years to come by. So yeah, some of the things in our roadmap yet we aren't there yet, but we have plans of fulfilling them. So as time goes by, we'll keep updating our roadmap. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Would you be using to attract new people? Would you be using new would you be using influencers to attract new people to the project?
Yeah, we have quite a lot of marketing plans which are going to be released as time goes on, and yeah, we'll be making use of every means available to get the word out about ancient warfare, influencers, uh, reaching out to large crypto communities and the likes. So yeah.
So where will you be getting the money to fund these events and these investors that you will be inviting in? And I wanted asking, are you going to be getting for channeling any money from your marketing? Because I didn't seem to see that from your tokenomics.
Right. The team is gonna be funding most of this.
Okay, so I let me understand something clearly. If your team is basically funding everything, where is the money being generated from the projects going to go?
All right, cool. Yeah, brilliant question. Definitely from taxes. From the taxes, would be using that to fund some of this. I told you, someone was asked earlier. Our buy and sell tax is 5% each, so and 2% of that will be going to the developer, 3% for marketing, and remaining 5% will be going for airdrops. And so yeah, those will basically cover our funding.
Airdrops is the next thing I wanted talking about. What category? How would I be eligible to be able to participate in these airdrops, or is it also going to be an incentive to attract new customers to the platform?
Both, and it's important I mentioned that we haven't yet started distributing and allocating airdrops to gamers. Well, it's also an important step in our project, which we'll get to very, very, very soon. But yeah, airdrop isn't live yet. Yeah.
All right. Okay, there's no problems. Let's talk about your launch pad. I think I heard you talk about this before, but I would like to circle back on it again. You opened the launch pad to give token holders the opportunity to access other promising projects via IDO services. My first question is that would there be a tiering system on your launch pad? Most projects they usually use a tiering system to range the projects based on the amount of audit and KYC that they have into three levels: the most secure level, the secure level, and the least secure level. Would you be doing this kind of similar thing on your launchpad?
All right. Very, 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 very brilliant question. I would advise, yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And we have our launchpad also be live. We're just in our development phase. We are releasing things gradually according to our roadmap. So yeah, once that is live, and it should be according to our roadmap, should be coming up pretty much soon. We'll definitely have all the information we need. So yeah, for now, our focus is just on our pre-sale and getting us listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and planning on building our mobile app features on for Android and iOS. So yeah, those will definitely come in later.
All right. So let's talk about the apps now, the mobile and Android and iOS apps. Would it be performance based? I mean, would higher applications, most phones these days, they actually come with, we're talking about the bionic chip in the iPhone series, and then we are talking about the Snapdragon GPUs in the Android devices. If I was paired with someone that has a high-end device, would the person be by default put at an advantage over me that doesn't have a high-end device?
Yeah, you definitely won't. It definitely won't. And
Okay, so if you want, how would you ensure this is made possible?
I'm not the one who's gonna be using an Android or an iOS to play. It's up to the gamer, definitely. So I do not quite understand uh the question.
Okay, I'll circle back and explain it to you. Now, the concept of processing power is the fact that if I run a script to count from 1 to 1000, a phone, for example, an iOS with a bionic chip, takes about 4 to 5 seconds to finish that, uh, takes about zero point 0.5 seconds to finish that count, while another regular device takes about zero point 0.7 seconds to actually finish that count. Now, that small time difference, if that number was extended, will take a longer period of time. I'm asking because basically the graphics content of your game would ensure that how do I put it, that a higher end device finishes first before a lower end device. So how would you ensure that there is justice and fairness even if someone is both two people are using two different categories of devices to play?
I must say, it sounds like probably you're new to play to end games. It definitely has nothing to do with high end gaming systems or not. It's not a demanding game like your FIFA or a Call of Duty or Minecraft and all that. It's just play to end game which you can just log into our website and just enter into our website and play. So winning is definitely based on win rates. If you have a higher NFT with a higher damage level and rarity level, then you are good to go. Your winning is based on uh, how rare your NFTs are and how upgradable and how upgraded they are, rather. So it's not about gaming power. You do not need an AMD Radeon or Core i9 system to play our games. Do you get that?
You there, Weston? I think we lost Weston there. Let's
Yeah.
move on to Venice. Hi, Venice. You had a question for Ancient Warfare. Go ahead. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Loud and
Okay,
clear.
okay, Casper and Dave, I have a couple of the questions for Ancient Warfare. I was going to your Gitbook and website. So while I was reading the Gitbook, I read that choose the monster with the power corresponding to the hero you own for the highest win rate and reward. So if it is possible for player to choose the monster with whom he can battle, so I was thinking, will it be possible for players to just choose same kind of monster again and again to earn some more rewards, or monsters have an ability to improve themselves according to the hero player chooses?
Cool. Yeah, I love that question, and I guess it has been asked in varying formats. So yeah, you can do that, but you are only permitted to fight one per day. So each day there are 5 PvP turns, and our matchmaking system will automatically find opponents with comparable heroes for you. And if you are able to win, you will rank up in our scoreboard, and top 20 players every week in the scoreboard will get benefits and bonus tokens and weekly rewards. Yeah.
Okay, understood. And will the PvP mode has battles in one-to-one manner, or teams can also be formed in PvP mode to battle against a team?
It's going to be randomized. It's going to be randomized, and you can only battle one versus one currently.
Okay, and as you have a very few number of NFTs to be sold, and at one point, I think all players might have upgraded their NFTs to the most rarest NFT, and they all will have greater chance of winning. So, what's your plan to tackle this kind of situation? Will you be adding more NFTs in the pool, or will you just stick with these NFTs?
Brilliant. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be adding more properties to the NFTs, and we're also going to be adding more NFTs too. That would be an option.
Okay, awesome. And I also read that players can stake the native tokens, and you mentioned this during this AMA. So I was thinking that will it be possible for players to also stake the NFTs in future?
For now, there's no staking of NFTs.
Okay, okay, understood. And as we know, over time, I discovered the majority of play to earn games focus on the creation of NFTs rather than gamers' experience. And as a result, we can see people just accumulate the rewards and withdraw all of them and move to next P2E game that might that interests them or that attracts them. So, what are your plans to solve this problem and make the gamers committed to your game? So that they just not change the game or just not move to another P2E game.
Brilliant, brilliant. So yeah, we've talked about that. We've analyzed the market, and we've seen that that's truly a problem with a lot of play to earn games. And yeah, the dev team has made sure that we incorporated an AI system. There's an anti-bot system in place in our server, which will be able to detect bots and kick them out.
Okay, that's really great. And while I was going through the NFTs, I really love the hero characters you have in the game. They're brilliant. So it caught me thinking: are these characters just designed by the artist, or these hero NFTs represent some real life personalities? Like, do they represent some real life person's face, or they are just designed by the artist?
Cool, cool. They are actually designed by artists, but they have references. They're inspired by real life events, and but they are designed.
Okay, they are inspired with real life events. So, are these any character from any ancient history or any famous ancient king, or they are just the imagination of the artist?
Yeah. It's mostly by imagination of the artist, and we have such a creative team that is constantly looking for how to develop awesome and insane graphics. So yeah, inspired by real life events the artist has seen, and just use creativity to broaden his mind and design wonderful NFTs for our game.
Okay, and one last question. Someone asked about the launch pad, and I also have a question about the launch pad because, as we know, we have currently launch pads that are working really good, and a lot of projects are choosing them. So I was thinking, what motivates you to work on your own launch pad over existing launch pads? I mean, what limitations or issues you see in these current launch pads that you want to solve with your own launch pad?
Brilliant. And it's funny that you mentioned they are then undeniable that there are quite a lot of challenges with some launch pads. And with our launchpad, the ancient warfare launchpad, we are going to be looking, you know, to solving some of those issues. And yeah, that's basically it. It's not yet live, like I mentioned, but as time goes on, we'll keep on analyzing and trying to uh, improve.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you, Casper, for answering my questions. Over to you, Glenn.
Thank you for the questions, Venice. Let's move to Dwight. Dwight, you had a question for Ancient Warfare team. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, mate. Loud
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
clear. Talk to me.
Okay. My first question is, will you present the NFT rental feature if all the NFT you release are sold out?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Could you come again, please?
Uh, will you present the NFT rental feature if all the NFTs you release are sold out? You said that you would limit the number of NFT to prevent inflation.
Yes.
Will be rental NFT sold?
I'm sorry. Did you say rental?
Yeah. Uh, for fitur NFT rental fitur.
All right, it's gonna be a scholarship future. Scholarship future.
Oh, scholarship. Oh, for scholarship, who is entitled to it? And will there be anything scholarship recipient have to do for the ancient warfare community after receiving the scholarship? And how many people will be the recipient of the scholarship?
Cool, yeah, cool. We've mentioned that before. Our scholarship future is actually not live yet, and just keep on watching this space. You definitely more information about our scholarship future and how it's gonna be, how our scholarships are gonna be allocated will be released.
Next question is, are you going to work together with a YouTube influencer later to promote your game on YouTube? Maybe this will be very helpful.
Yes, definitely. We are looking into that. The marketing team is going to come up with, structure for, our marketing. We'll be looking to collaborate with YouTube influencers, Twitch influencers, and the likes. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you for your answer, Casper.
yeah. You're welcome.
Good questions. Let's move on to Whitebird. You had a question for Ancient Warfare team. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Am I audible?
Loud and clear, mate. Loud and clear.
Okay, this is a very nice project. But there's this thing I just discovered recently, some project owners do overlook in terms of having a kind of age limit in playing a kind of a violence game. You understand? I think it has caused some harms in our young ones when they see all this. Our young ones these days enter into the space and they learn so many things from the space. So, do you have a kind of a age limit in terms of playing these games, or do you just want everyone to come in and play their game just for fun?
All right. So you're asking, yeah, if it play to end game is rated and if there's an age limit for playing. There isn't. Just not think uh, there's violence enough for uh, to make people not want to play. But definitely, it's not for kids. It's not for people under the age of 13 or 11. Yeah.
So, how do you try to find out if the person playing the game is underage or not? Do you have any mechanism for that?
It was gonna be simply a disclaimer for prospective players, to declare their age. So if you're above this age level, you just click on the radio button, and yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, no worries. My second question will be about the prices you use in getting the tax fees, the gas fees. Do you have any plans in kind of increasing it in the future or decreasing it, if I may say?
Could you come again with your question, please?
Do you have any plans of increasing the tax fees in the future or a kind of decreasing it?
For now, it's just gonna be 5-5. It's just gonna be 5-5, and we're gonna be continuously monitoring games. So if we find in need to increase or decrease it, we'll definitely make announcements on that. But we're just gonna stick to the present, which buy tax and the sell tax is 5%. Yeah.
Okay, lastly, my question will be about the kind of giving out the NFT. It is more interesting. A kind of let's say Noah need an NFT to play a particular part of the game, and I lend out my NFT, and after all, I get it back. So, do you have a kind of is it gonna be possible for me to give out my NFT, maybe get it back in the next 10 years?
All right. For now, I do not think I do not think we do not have that future right now. We have plans. We would have plans definitely for lending and staking NFTs and all that, and creating a marketplace for that. But for now, we're just focused on our pre-sale and listing. Yeah.
Okay, great, great, great project. I wish you guys success. Thank you very much for
Yeah,
the
you're
answers.
welcome, mate.
For the questions, right, bud. We're running out of time today now. It's been great speaking to Casper and Dave from Ancient Warfare Project. Maybe we can just do a recap for investors that joined maybe in the middle of the AMA on the first 30 minutes of the AMA. Give us a recap on the project for anyone that joined late.
Yeah, cool. So if you're just joining in, this is Casper from Ancient Warfare. It's an NFT play to earn, to play game, which is coming live on Binance Smart Chain. Uh, our NFTs are in six others. We have three major NFTs. We have the Hero NFTs, we have the Monster NFTs, and the Chest NFTs. And each NFT pack rather comes with six NFTs of different rarity levels, from ranging from common to mythical. And game's gonna be having wonderful features. You have PVE game mode, you have player versus player, and we are looking to create a marketplace and staking futures, develop a launch pad for the tokenomics. I can tell you that we have a total token supply of 1 billion ACW tokens, which is our native token, and 42.4% of our total supply will be going for rewards, and 20% will be going for uh, pre-sale, and 10% for marketing, 10% going to the team, another 10% will be going for another 5% right will be going for airdrop. And yeah, we are gonna be a force to rival in the play to earn markets. We are currently in our pre-sale according to our roadmap, and our pre-sale starts in I give or take 4 days, and you should all get in on it. Listing price is at 0.000333. So yeah, that's basically it. But buy and sell tax is at 5% each. I'm not going to miss that again. 2% of that's going to be going to developers. 3% for marketing, and the remaining percent going for airdrop. So yeah, Ancient Warfare, you should definitely get in on it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thank you, Casper and Dave from Ancient Warfare Project. As we always say, Welcome Talks for research and educational purposes. It's not financial advice. You can check out the website, the white paper, and the official socials. They're in our main chat. If you've got any questions after the AMA, I'm sure they'll be able to speak to you about them in the Telegram. Thank you very much for coming, Casper and Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'll finish the record and send over a copy for you to share with your community. And I'll send a copy of that for any investors in our community that couldn't join the call today.